and welcome to another episode of What's Cooking in the Lowcountry. We are back again today at the HH Prime at the Omni Hilton Head Oceanfront Resort. I'm joined today with Chef Hayden Haddix. Hayden, how are you doing today?
Doing great, how are you?
I'm doing great. Well, you have for us today some wonderful holiday hacks just in time for the holiday season. We tend to stress and overthink and we want everything to be perfect. So tell us, what is a way that we can save some time, some energy and effort on what people stress out about the most, the main dish?
Well, I think the biggest thing is we get these recipes and we get in our heads that we need to do something crazy extravagant and something we never do. So
right.
It's our first time and we get stressed out. So I think one of the things like a main dish, a ham at Christmas. We always have ham at Christmas.
Right, ham.
And so for me, I've got a 4-ingredient ham that you've really got to try to screw it up.
Only 4 ingredients?
4 ingredients.
Okay.
It's so simple. Get a spiral slice ham.
Okay.
Baked ham's a good place to start. You can get Kroger brand anywhere.
Ooh.
Go ahead and grab it. You're going to get some Dijon mustard, some brown sugar, and Coca-Cola.
That's it.
That's it. So all you're going to do is take your ham, you're going to rub it with Dijon, take your time.
Yeah.
I recommend gloves or your hands are going to smell like strong Dijon for a while. And then sprinkle on powdered sugar.
Okay.
Put it in a roasting pan.
Now why the powdered sugar?
I'm sorry, brown sugar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, brown sugar. So we add our brown sugar
Okay.
and then we pour some Coke in the bottom of the pan and we'll cover that with saran wrap and foil. And we'll bake it in the oven like you would normally bake a ham. And then about 20 minutes till you're ready to serve it, you'll open up your oven, take your tin foil off, and you're actually going to pour that liquid into a sauce pot. And what happens is you've got the smokiness from the ham, you've got the Dijon mustard with that saltiness, you've got that sweet from the brown sugar. That's all going to reduce. Reduce it down until glaze, pour it over your ham. It's delicious.
Oh my goodness. Well, that sounds delicious. It looks delicious.
Yeah.
Now, I've heard of people doing it and doing their ham in the crock pot. What do you think about that?
Interesting. I like it.
Yeah.
I think though that you might overcook it.
Okay. Dry it out a little bit.
Well, if you keep it sealed, I don't think you really dry it out too much.
Okay.
But you're never going to get that crispiness on the outside, which is one of the things that I love.
Yeah.
So you give something in that glaze has something to kind of hold on to.
Skin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, tell us a little bit about some other hacks.
I think one of my favorite is when people start talking about how do I prepare for more people than I'm used to. Normally 4 or 6, and now we're going to have 12 people.
Happens all the time.
So it starts with you go a few days out. So here in the hotel in the industry, we don't start prepping the morning of an event. We start prepping 2 to 3 days out.
Makes sense.
So the first thing I would do is I would go through your refrigerator, and if you've got bottles of wine or beer or soda or water, pull that out, put it in the cooler, and stick it in the garage because you don't need it taking up all that space in the fridge.
Right.
If you're going to do side dishes, do them in Pyrex that you can stack in your fridge. If you're going to have green beans, snip those a couple days beforehand and get the prep started. So the day of the actual event, it's easy. You're just executing.
And you can do your desserts ahead of time. All that kind of takes a little bit of stress out of it.
Absolutely. And you don't have to be some master chef to go ahead and do desserts. We've got some little hacks for you coming up that will show you how to do that as well.
Well, I'm excited to see that. Well, when we come back, we're going to see some of those dessert hacks. So stick with us. Welcome back to What's Cooking in the Lowcountry. We have moved over here to the dessert bar, and Selena has some hacks for us for the holiday season when it comes to desserts. Things that you can just find in your grocery store, make it very easy. So tell us a little bit about it.
Okay guys, so we're going to be making 3 different types of ways to kind of spice up just your average store-bought cookie dough. You can totally make it from scratch if you want to.
Okay.
Or you can just go to any grocery store and pick up some sugar cookie dough, some chocolate chip cookie dough, you name it. All of this is completely doable. I'm going to show you 3 different things. We're going to start off with some gingerbread cookie gift tags.
Oh, that's so cute.
We're going to make some cookie dough and milk shooters. And then we're also going to do some snowball cookie truffles, which are really fun with the leftover cookies. I guess I'll jump in with the gingerbread.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna make some gift tags. I don't even have a cutter for this. You can just grab anything that you have lying around, some cardboard.
Just stencil it out.
Stencil it out. So I've made a little gift tag, and all I've done is I've cut my gingerbread dough out with a knife. And once it's all done, and you can totally make Christmas ornaments. You can make any cutter that you have or any cutter that you don't have, just stencil it out and make anything. So I've cut it out. Once it's done, it looks kind of like a gift tag already. The hole's slightly big, but it's okay. It's going to bake out.
And this is probably a stupid question, but you can buy gingerbread cookie dough already made.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Or you can make it. It's really easy.
Right?
Either works. When it's all done and baked, it looks, like like gift tag.
Very
I have
nice.
some icing, which you can totally buy in the store as well. Put it in a Ziploc bag, and you can write whoever the gift's going to.
Oh, that's so cute.
So this one's going to Amy.
Amy. Lucky Amy.
Right? And then I've just taken some string. You can use whatever ribbon you're using to wrap your gifts with. And we've got a cute little gingerbread
Aw.
gift tag.
That's very
And like I said, you
nice.
can make ornaments, hang them on your tree, anything, really.
Awesome. Okay, and now this looks like the shooters,
Okay,
correct?
this is a little scary looking, but
It
it's
is.
completely doable. So I picked these little silicone molds up from any craft store really that has a baking section. They're super trendy right now, so you can find them anywhere for like $4.
Very cute.
And then with some store-bought cookie dough, this is the one that comes in the powder mix. The reason you want to use this one is because there's no eggs in it, so it's going to be completely edible.
Oh.
So all I've done is I've taken the powder, added some water. You can add milk, you can add anything, just to make it in sort of a doughy paste.
And you're not going to bake this. That's
not
why
gonna
you
bake
want.
it.
Okay, that's why you want it without the eggs.
Right. So
okay.
we're just going to take some dough essentially and just stick it in our molds. We're going to press it down until it's really nice and in there. And then once it's in there, we're going to freeze it. And then just be patient, take it out of the freezer. And when it pops out, it'll look something like this guy over here.
Aw.
And I've already done one, but we've dipped it in chocolate.
Okay.
So just
you dip it in
dunk
here.
the whole thing in
Okay.
chocolate. And then you can just coat it in anything that you want to. So we're going to coat it in some peppermint. You can coat it in crushed Rice Krispie treats,
Okay.
M&Ms, anything,
Sprinkles.
pretzels. And then just go ahead and pour your milk in, and when you're done, you have a little shot glass full of milk and cookies. So that's fun.
That's so nice.
Yeah,
And easy.
and easy.
And easy. That's
And it's
what we
not that
like.
scary.
I know.
And then lastly, this is the best part. In our household, we always have the ugly cookies.
Yes.
And my husband will try to eat them all, but I try to do something fun with it. So what I have are some ugly cookies, and I've just broken it up into some crumb-sized pieces.
Okay.
You can use a food processor, but I don't really like to clean it, so.
Sure. Yeah, that's just an extra
Use your
step.
finger.
We're doing easy.
So we have some really fine crumbs of sugar cookie. And once it's about that texture and
Okay.
size, you can just pick up any type of icing that you find. You know, there's Duncan Hines, there's
Okay.
anything, Betty Crocker, and you're just gonna add it in there really carefully, obviously.
This is kind of similar take on the, what are those? The
Cake pops?
Cake pops.
Same thing.
Yeah.
So if you've made cake pops, you can totally do this. So just kind of massage it in there
Okay.
until it's the consistency that you want. I like mine really soft and chewy.
Yeah.
And then you can totally use an ice cream scoop, but then again, who wants to clean an ice cream scoop?
Right.
So just use your hands. And it's fun for the kids too, and then you're
Right.
just gonna roll it into a little ball, whatever size you want. I have one done for us here today.
Yeah, this would be a super great activity to do
And
with
it's
the
really
kids.
fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little messy, but who cares? It's
Yeah.
Christmas.
Right.
So all I've done is I've dumped one of my truffles in some white chocolate, rolled it around there,
Yum.
and then I've picked it out. It's messy, it's fun. And I have some shredded coconut. I'm using
That's
coconut.
what I was about to say. Coconut would be awesome.
Well, it kind of looks like snow.
It does.
So and you can make snowmen. You can totally roll it in whatever you
Aw,
want.
that's cool.
And then I've got some more powdered sugar. Would you mind moving that over for me?
No.
Okay. We're just gonna roll it around in the powdered
Okay.
sugar to make it look even more like snow.
Very cool.
And you've got a little snow cake truffle.
Very nice. And if you wanted to, you could get creative with food coloring and all kinds of
Anything.
stuff. Yeah, that looks like a lot of fun. These are some really great hacks. Well, thank you so much for sharing it with us. And you know, we've really enjoyed this episode on HH Prime. We've learned some holiday hacks. But you could really skip all of the hassle and, you know, book them for the New Year's. Once you get through cooking and everything for the holidays, relax, take a load off, and make your reservation at HH Prime. Thanks so much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Have a
Thanks,
great
guys.
day.